Hi, this is Divyesh Mistry. In today's podcast, I'm going to share a few life changing concepts. And no matter who you are, irrespective of your profession, this will definitely give you a new lens to perceive your own value. Also, stay tuned till the end of this podcast because I'll give you the definition of success. Yes, you heard it correct. I'll give you the definition of success, which I discovered after investing more than 30 years of my life. So, let's begin. We often hear people saying that success is when preparation meets opportunity, right? What I discovered is this is just one part, and the second part is like the missing part of one huge puzzle which we all are a part of. To understand this better, let's understand a few concepts. First, let's understand the different levels of our mind. So the first is conscious mind. The conscious mind involves all of the things that you are currently aware of and thinking about. It is something akin to short-term memory and is limited in terms of capacity. Your awareness of yourself and the world around you is part of your consciousness. The next is subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is a data bank for everything which is not in your conscious mind. It stores your beliefs, your previous experience, your memories, your skills. Everything that you have seen, done, or thought is also there. The next is unconscious mind. The unconscious mind can include repressed feelings, hidden memories, habits, thoughts, desires, and reactions. Memories and emotions that are too painful, embarrassing, shameful, or distressing to consciously face are stored in this enormous reservoir that makes up the unconscious mind. Now, to understand this better, let's see the different types of people. Predominantly, there are 4 types of people. First one is unconsciously incompetent. These are the type of people who don't know what they don't know. Second is consciously incompetent, meaning they know what they don't know, but they won't do anything about this. So knowing and not doing anything about it is equal to not knowing. Third is consciously competent. These are the type of people who know what they need to do and they do so. And the fourth and the most important one is unconsciously competent. They are on autopilot, meaning even if you wake them up at 3 a.m., they can do everything as effectively as always. Forget the stalwarts of the world, the Jeff Bezos and Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk of the world. Think of people around you who made it big in life. If you observe them closely, you will notice a pattern. These people never had an iota of doubt in their dreams, their plans, and hence that is what is fructified in their life. Meaning, anybody who succeeded was so focused on his desired outcome that he just concentrated on that one thing from every living cell of his being. Meaning, all these people have ingrained their beliefs of success and their clarity of goals into the depths of unconscious mind, and so they were or are unconsciously competent. On the other hand, we have another set of people who live with a scarcity mindset. They are never clear about what they want in life, like what they truly want in life. Now you may say that I am very clear, I want a huge mansion and Ferrari and all. Well, it is called wishful thinking. I've made a separate video on this topic titled Whatever It Takes. Are you ready? The video is on my YouTube channel. Feel free to see that video to get better idea. So, what about the day-to-day processes running in your mind? The apprehensions, the self-doubt that happens daily or rather every waking moment of your life. To understand this better, let's see an example. Imagine you visit a client for a particular contract. After the presentation comes the most dreadful nightmare, the sales pitch. Even before you verbally speak the price, there is a lot going on in your mind. What if I quote too high? What if I quote too little? What if a client declines my offer? What if I lose this project? And so the haggling begins. Now notice this. The client is not in the picture anywhere. It's just you and your mind. Now, with these apprehensions, there comes a huge change in your body language. Body language is a very small part of non-verbal communication. Remember, you convey a lot even without opening your mouth. There is a huge change at an energy level. So, with all these happenings, you approach the client, and even before you open your mouth, a lot is already being conveyed that this person is ready to bargain because energy travels faster than you. Remember, the client is not trying to take undue advantage of yours. Had you been in his shoes, you would do the same thing. You would pull all the strings to get the best deal. That's how the world works. So then what is this happening? Is it your incompetence? Well, no, you're very well competent. But are you confident that you are competent? Listen to that again. You are very well competent, but are you confident that you are competent? It happens so many times that you are not aware of your actual worth. Because of the circumstances you lived in and the scarcity of money, you lose courage and you're ready to get the project anyhow. Even if you earn less, it's okay, but you still want the project. The client knows this. The moment your client notices a kind of unsureness in your behavior, he knows this. And then when the work is completed, you feel you're paid way too less for all that you did. And then you run a guilt marathon, start self-sabotaging, start justifying your decisions to no one else but to your own self. Now, let's say this from 10,000 feet above the ground. In all that happened, there is only one word missing, and that word is courage. Courage to stand firm on your own ground, to do business with your own terms, to be ready to miss the opportunity if it's not giving what you're asking for. Because if an opportunity does not give what you are seeking, then it's not an opportunity, it's a distraction. And we often fall prey to these distractions. Those around us who succeeded are always aligned with what they want to achieve, not just in dreams but every waking moment of their lives. The end goal is so clear that the minor distractions on the way are completely invisible to them. They know that they want to create wealth, they want to create legacy, so they don't haggle around. They know that the secret to success is in all the small decisions they take on a daily basis. And it's not just in daydreaming that one day I'll buy a Ferrari. This is the most common factor in anyone who succeeded in this world, and hence success becomes so spontaneous to them and not some random once in a lifetime event. It becomes just like any other daily habit. They are so clear with their intrapersonal communication, meaning the way you communicate with your own self. They are so clear with their intrapersonal communication that any other type of communication is an absolute cakewalk for them. Unless and until you get clear within, you'll never be able to achieve desired results in the outer world. Listen to that again. Unless and until you get clear within, you will never be able to achieve desired results in the outer world. And to get it at a cellular level, you need to practice this daily. Question every single decision of yours, whether it aligns with your goal or not, and be ready to shun it immediately even if it tempts you. To give you another example, have you ever walked into a Louis Vuitton showroom and tried bargaining? No, right? But you would always walk into a nearby shop and ask for discounts. Now you would say that the nearby shop always gives discount and Louis Vuitton never does. Who told you? Louis Vuitton branded itself as a luxury brand, and they strictly say this. This brand is only for rich people, period. It is all about branding and marketing your own brand the way you want it to be perceived in the market. To put this in example, the moment you got a discount the very first time at a nearby shop, you were surprised. And so, when you went the second time, you asked for it again. And probably you got a small discount, and so you repeated it the third time. And then your mind started perceiving that you always get discount here. Now the next time you walk in and say suppose you don't get discounts, then what happens? You don't like this experience and probably you'll find another place to get better deals. Now think about visiting the Louis Vuitton showroom again. No matter how many times you visit, you would never get any discount, and that's what makes it luxury, because people perceive it that way. They have presented themselves that they are for luxury people, and so they are injecting that particular mindset that luxury people never haggle around. So, whenever you visit any such luxury brand showroom, you feel so awkward to even ask for any discount. The behavior which was so normal in the nearby shop now becomes an awkward gesture. It's the brand's portrayal of itself that forms a particular image in the customer's mind. This goes true for today's job candidates as well. They clear the interview and then the HR offers a particular salary and says we can't go beyond this, and the candidate most of the time settles at a package way less than expected. Why? Because of the fear of uncertainty, fear of losing. No matter how small a brand you are, you can still portray yourself the way you want. Remember, it's you as a company or as an individual who gives discounts to customers or clients and induces a particular habit in them. Even before they ask, you are ready for negotiations. Are you portraying yourself correctly? Even as an individual human being, you are not just the face of the brand you are working for, you are the brand, a living, breathing brand. And as I always say, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you eat, the way you behave, what you convey, even without opening your mouth, all these qualities can work either in your favor or against you. And it's completely in your hands whether you want to make a third-class brand or a world-class brand of yourself. So the question is, what kind of a brand do you intend to become? What are you doing to enhance your brand value? And even more importantly, how are you doing it? Always remember, whatever you do affects your brand value because you are the brand. And now, as promised in the beginning of this podcast, here is the definition of success, which I discovered after investing so many years of my life. So here it is. What is success? Success is the cumulative sum of alignment of your energies and awareness with your constant, conscious and concrete efforts being fully in charge of the desired outcome. Listen to that again. Success is the cumulative sum of alignment of your energies and awareness with your constant, conscious and concrete efforts being fully in charge of the desired outcome. That's what is success. Thanks a lot for tuning into this podcast. God bless you.